My name is Podbielski. I'm a physical therapist at Gaylord in Madison, and I've been at Gaylord for 3.5 years. One of the most rewarding things since starting at Gaylord is being selected to treat as the lead therapist in Madison. When I was asked to move to the new location, I knew it would be a great opportunity to spread the Gaylord name to a new part of the state, as well as continue to build referral sources for the orthopedic physical therapy clinics and to build the golf performance program. Also, in the last 2 years, I became the head coach of the Gaylord Wolfpack sled hockey team. This has been an incredibly rewarding experience, combining two major interest areas of mine, helping those who are differently abled and ice hockey. Many of these players travel an hour or more for practices alone, and to watch the dedication of these players as they grow and develop has been truly incredible. Both professionally as a physical therapist and as a coach of the sled hockey team, Gaylord has given me some unbelievable opportunities.
Hi, my name is Benoit. I am the Supervisor and Case Manager at Traurig Transitional Living. I've been working at Gaylord for almost 14 years now. The best part about working at Gaylord is we get to touch people's lives every single day. One of the very first residents I've ever taken in at Traurig House, when she was first referred to me, I was unable to take her due to instability with her glucose monitoring. After many weeks of close contact with her case manager, she was finally stable and I was able to make that phone call that changed her life forever. When I called, I actually called her sister, and while I was giving the news, I heard a loud scream in the background, and I asked the sister, what was that? It was actually her screaming in excitement that she was finally able to come to Traurig House. She continued to thrive even after Traurig. She's currently living on her own and working full-time and is happy to have her life back. It was with her scream that I realized that being part of Traurig was exactly where I was supposed to be, and it was the best decision I ever made in my nursing career, second only to accepting the job here at Gaylord as a nurse.
Hi, my name is Dr. Luci Juvan, and I'm an attending physiatrist in the Outpatient Medical Services Department. In late July, I will be at Gaylord for 24 years. I've had many rewarding experiences at Gaylord Hospital, but one of the most rewarding has been treating a young gentleman who suffered bilateral lower extremity amputations following a traumatic injury. This particular individual was so excited when he got his bilateral lower extremity prostheses. To see him walk in for an outpatient visit was amazing. He had such a huge smile on his face, and it lit up the room. Working with patients like this has made working at Gaylord so extremely satisfying and such a rewarding career.
Hello, I'm Kimberly Levesque. I'm a level 2 physical therapist at the Cheshire location, and I've been at Gaylord for 4 years. One of the most rewarding experiences during my time here at Gaylord has been working to create the Exercise for Life program and becoming the program director. I work with a lot of individuals in my day-to-day career as a physical therapist that would be worthy to talk about and have great recovery stories. But being able to start this program from the ground up to help so many individuals excel in their daily lives and helping them reach their fullest potential has been a journey like no other. It has allowed me to delve into a different side of my expertise and really get creative to work towards helping individuals meet their goals, especially those who have been told many times in their life that they cannot do something. Watching the look on their face when they complete something for the first time or reach a benchmark they didn't think was ever possible is unlike any other experience. It is not just rewarding for me, knowing I have been blessed to be a part of that, but it is rewarding for the individual who is now living life in a new normal and has accessed something known to elevate their life to the next level that they may never have thought was possible.
Hello, my name's Eric Lagoy. I'm a physical therapist here at Gaylord. I've been with Gaylord for 10 years now. One of the most rewarding experiences I've had here at Gaylord was a patient that I worked with on and off with since I first started. She likes to point out that she has known me longer than most of my friends and even my wife. Because of various disabilities, she's had to live with her parents for most of her life until several years ago. When she finally was able to have her own apartment, she had several barriers and issues that made her feel uncomfortable living there. So we sat down and came up with a game plan to slowly build her confidence and transition her to living independently. I remember seeing her several months later and her telling me that she was now fully independent in her apartment, and she had attributed a lot of that success to our conversations that we had in the clinic. As an outpatient orthopedic and sports-based physical therapist, I don't get put into these types of scenarios too often, so to hear about her success and to know that I played a small role in it was definitely something that was really rewarding to me.
My name's Sarah Carpenter, and I'm a physical therapist both in the inpatient and outpatient departments at Gaylord. And I've been a physical therapist here for about 3 years. Some of the most memorable experience I've had since working at Gaylord have come from the COVID-19 support group that I had started in April 2020. The group started as an opportunity for our inpatients to discuss their medical journeys surviving COVID and the challenges of the rehabilitation process. Since then, the group has moved to a bi-monthly Zoom meeting for any individuals who have been impacted by COVID, inpatient, outpatient, or in the community. I've been running the support group alongside Jim Russo for over 2 years now. It has been amazing to watch a family form among the members. Many of the participants have formed friendships outside of the group as well. In fact, a group of them, they call themselves the Four Amigos, regularly go golfing together. I feel so lucky to have had the support of my supervisors and other employees at Gaylord to bring my idea to fruition and watch it continually grow and provide support to more and more patients.
Hi, my name is Tammy Maher. I have been a respiratory therapist here at Gaylord for the past 15 years. When I first started here at Gaylord, I kind of was a little nervous with what type of patients I was working with, and I wasn't too sure I would really get to know them coming from an acute care hospital. But working here has helped me learn about different patients and their personalities and their families, and just knowing that I'm going to be with these patients in the long haul. When asked about my most rewarding experience here at Gaylord, I cannot choose just one, because I have helped and taught many patients here, but each and every one of them has taught me a different lesson about themselves. Their courage, their willingness to learn and work with all of us as a team, and the fight they have within themselves to get better and get home to their loved ones have been my rewarding experiences each day that I walk through the doors of Gaylord Hospital.
My name is Jillian Capocardo. I am the Clinical Program Coordinator for Wheelchair Assessment Services, and I've been at Gaylord for 19 years. One of the most rewarding experiences I've had at Gaylord, there really are too many to count. One was being able to assist somebody in obtaining a power standing wheelchair, and during the delivery of the chair, he was with his mom and he was able to hug her standing for the first time in many years. One was seeing a patient smile for the first time in many years despite his disability and despite his inability to operate his wheelchair. Another experience was being invited to a patient's wedding. I've been teaching at the University of Hartford and had a patient day, and because of the relationships I have made at Gaylord, the patients that I was in contact with told me that I helped them over the years and they would do anything to help me. The personal connections I have made with patients have really humbled me and have made me feel so lucky to work here at Gaylord for so long.
My name is Annette Theis. I'm a physical therapist at Gaylord Outpatient in Wallingford for 15.5 years. I truly enjoyed taking care of my patients, and I had many rewarding experiences watching them achieve both little and big steps forward on their way to recovery. I also know that I could not have helped my patients without the great support of my colleagues. In fact, I would say that the most rewarding experience has been working with an exceptional team that I could always rely on. In our interdisciplinary team at Gaylord, there is a great amount of expertise and experience. There is always an exchange of ideas to achieve the best outcomes for our patients. It is this team experience that makes working at Gaylord so exceptional. I want to thank all my colleagues here at Gaylord for the support. Think possible and keep up the team spirit.
I'm Amanda Meyer. I'm a level 3 occupational therapist, and I've been here for 5 years. During the past 5 years, I've had the opportunity to work with many wonderful patients. There are a few who make a mark on your heart during your career. They change you, they drive you to be a better therapist. This is what a recent patient has done for me. I had a patient who was admitted with a brain injury. He came to Gaylord unable to follow any commands or respond to any questions, and when he left, he was able to walk, talk, and go home with his wife and 2 young children. During his time at Gaylord, not only did he relearn the physical aspects of his life, but he spent his time interacting with staff and other patients, which really gave him a new appreciation for life. I was in awe of his progress and his determination, and was so honored to be part of his recovery, not only physically, but mentally. You don't realize what you do every day until you take a step back and truly realize how you can make a difference.
My name is Andrew Mclsaac, and I'm the clinic supervisor for the Cromwell and Madison locations. I've been with Gaylord since 2016, and I started as a staff therapist in North Haven. One of the most rewarding opportunities I've had with Gaylord was being a part of an outpatient growth initiative and being involved in the establishment and setup of 2 new clinics, Cromwell and Madison. It's pretty eye-opening when you get an opportunity to be able to see the amount of behind-the-scenes work that goes into each one of these locations as you kind of take them for granted as you come into them every day. It was humbling to be consulted about the equipment, set up, and have near total input about how we wanted each space to be able to work. Each one's a little bit different. Cromwell's growth was pretty steady, and Madison has been a very explosive growth. It's been really rewarding to be able to bring high-quality therapy to patients who might not have otherwise received it. We've also built a really, really great team at each one of the locations, and the future of Gaylord is really bright.
Hi, my name is Aubrey Marotta. I've been a registered nurse at Gaylord for 8 years. One of my most rewarding experiences lately was when I was caring for a young nurse. She had gotten in a skiing accident and her life was completely changed. Here at Gaylord, she kind of relearned how to walk again and how to rebuild her life. And it was really rewarding to see her come from a place of depression and not being able to walk, all the way to seeing her walk out the doors. Working at Gaylord has been great because you get to build a rapport with patients. You have them for longer than a month sometimes. Taking care of a patient like this, she became more like a friend rather than a patient, and it's always experiences like this that make me love my job even more.
Hello, my name is Annette Flores. I have been a PCT here at Gaylord for 9 years. I have to say one of the most rewarding experiences that I have had at Gaylord was when we had a patient on Hooker 2 who was in a very bad car accident. When this patient first came to us, he could not walk, talk, or eat on his own. By the time he left Gaylord, he was able to do all those things. What touched me was how appreciative and thankful he was even after all he had been through. This experience affected me in a way where I realized that something drastically could happen in your life and everything could change in the blink of an eye, and the hard work these patients do pays off at the end of the road. And that really makes me so thankful for what I do here at Gaylord.
I'm Sasha Brown. I'm in care management on Lyman 1. I've been at Gaylord for 5 years. Biggest accomplishment is receiving this eye care award and being recognized by some families and patients during the STAR program. The most rewarding experience during COVID, especially reuniting families through the window visits, doing birthday visits, and also reuniting grandchildren, and also couples who have never spent time apart, and just guiding families and patients through that experience and being their support system. The feeling of being the patient and family advocate is rewarding when I'm able to make what we are fighting for happen.
Hi, my name is Jaime Lorusso, and I'm a certified occupational therapy assistant here at Gaylord Inpatient. I've been at Gaylord for over 1.5 years. One of the most rewarding experiences I've had was being able to help a young woman who was a left upper extremity amputee and had right hemiparesis after a stroke. She had no support system, was nonverbal, and was unable to participate in her self-care tasks. It was so rewarding to find solutions and develop strengths, allowing her to discharge to our Traurig house and eventually home with very limited assistance. The look on her face every time she overcame an obstacle was priceless. Additionally, by the time that she left, she was able to communicate and verbalize her appreciation and excitement for all of her accomplishments. Being able to help someone to regain their independence despite so many challenges was so incredibly fulfilling.